Hi, my name is Ashante Elie. I'm a senior at Whitney High School, class of 2023. I'm on the track and field team. I'm a high jumper and sprinter. Right now I'm ranked number 1 in the state of California for high jump with a mark of 5'10" and number 11th in the country.
What is your mindset and what's going through your head?
Well, when I'm competing all the time, I do want to be quick with warm-ups. I know all the girls want to get their marks. While they're all getting their marks, I'm on the side on the field doing my warm-ups. As soon as I get my mark, I start to jump as much as I can because I usually start pretty later after the girls. I do come in like 5'1", 5'2". So I try to get as warm as possible. While I'm waiting, I'm always on the field doing warm-ups and stuff, just getting ready, stretching, so I'm prepared for my first jump.
With you getting set and ready to go, sometimes you've got to wait hours, right? Mm-hmm. If I'm not mistaken. What would you say helps relax you?
What helps me relax is just warming up all the time, just being on my feet, always doing dynamics and stuff, so I can prepare for the first jump, just make sure I get it on the first try.
What do you love about jumping?
I love jumping, all about the technique, not even about the height. I love watching girls jump. I think high jump is such a beautiful event, one of the most technical events as well. I love the arch. I love going over the bar, our movements. Everyone has their own techniques, their own signature moves, so that's what I really love.
Is there something for you that you have to do every single day before you go compete?
I don't really have any superstitions, but a couple of days before the meet, I make sure not to jump at all. I would, especially the day before a meet, I would have a little sprint workout, but I would make sure not to jump 2 days before a meet.
Are there any track athletes, high jumpers that you look up to and hope to follow in their path?
Most definitely. I do look up to Morgan Lake and Yulia Levchenko on the Ukrainian team. I do love those jumpers because they have really great technique. They're really artistic with their jumps. I've been studying them for a long time now.
So you're going as a senior. What's the future? What's next?
Senior year, I do have a lot of big things in mind. For jumps, I do want to get that 6-foot mark. The season has been really long. That was my goal for the summer season, but I've been training for so long, I've kind of fell down a little bit. But yeah, that 6-foot mark is my number 1 for next year.
When you go to the Junior Olympics and everywhere, how are you enjoying the camaraderie of your teams and meeting other athletes? What's that like for you?
I love meeting all the girls, especially since this is an event I really love, and I'm with people who love that event as well. I just like connecting with them all the time. It's not even about being enemies or stuff like that, or like waiting for each other to jump, like hoping that they miss the bar and stuff like that. I'm just happy to be there, happy to meet all the girls and just compete in an event that we all love.
You're going for your goal. Mm-hmm. But do you feel the challenge from them? Is that exciting? I do
feel the challenge. It is exciting, especially when they're like on their 3rd trial or stuff like that. It's really exciting for me. It just pushes me more.
Do you feel like you enjoy jumping more when it's a tighter competition?
I do. I really do.
That's so cool.
That is gold.
Because it's more exciting, especially.
How do you get out of your comfort zone to make yourself better every practice, every meet?
Hard question.
Very
I'm
hard.
not sure, but I have had a lot of injuries this season, and I do tend to practice on injuries because I love to push myself all the time, especially when I have a competition going on. So getting out of my comfort zone would be just pushing through it, pushing through the pain. So for jumps, especially when it comes to high jump, people say you don't lose your technique, you don't lose your skills, but for high jump, you really do. I've been stuck so many times. I haven't jumped for 2 weeks. I've lost all my bounce. I've lost my steps, what to do when I'm over the bar, before I jump the bar. So pushing through the pain and getting the technique that you need on that day is going to help a lot.
Did you play other sports when you were younger?
Yes, I've been an athlete my whole life. I did gymnastics for 11 years, and then competitively, I have been to Olympic training sites in Texas a couple times, almost every year. And then after I stopped doing gymnastics, I did volleyball for 4 years.
The Olympics. Do you have like a date of Olympic that you are looking at? I know Paris is like 2 years away, right? So that's probably pretty quick. But
yeah.
Are you looking beyond?
Last year I was really thinking about going to Paris. I really wanted to. That was a goal of mine. But at this stance right now, I do just want to complete the senior year with a good mark. Just be ready before college. But next year I do want to try to go to the U20 trials.
You literally just finished Junior Olympics, and then you are hitting your off season.
Yep.
But that's not you. No. What is this going to look like up until season starts?
So right now, I'm going to be on break. I'm on PT right now, so I'm going to have that for a month or so. And then off-season training is going to start during football season. So I'm saying beginning of September and stuff. I do want to work on a lot of drills and get my strength up, especially. Not even jumping, just getting my strength and endurance. It's the number one thing.
So you also are a sprinter, because we haven't talked about that. What are the events?
100 and 200.
Okay.
So just short distance.
Tell me about those events, because obviously your focus is high jump and all this stuff, but you excel. So how do you do well in the 100 and 200?
So right now I have been dedicating a lot of practice to jump, so I've been slacking a little bit on my sprints. But for the 100, I think the 100 is a great event. All short distances are a great event because I can incorporate my speed into the jumps as well, because speed is a really important role in the high jump. For the 200, I think I can do pretty well in the 200 if I get the right training, because I have the curve, and the curve is a really important thing in the high jump as well. So I just incorporate all those things into these three events. They all play a part.
How important is knowing your steps?
Well, for me, steps aren't really that important for me, because when girls measure, they usually have the measuring tape, right? They have the two verticals, the 90-degree angle, and stuff like that. I don't waste my time on the tape measurers because I just want to be warm the whole time. I do a 3-step, I do a 5-step, I do a 7-step, and I do a 9-step. Wherever I am, that's going to be the mark.
Nice.
So you just have a feel of things.
Yeah.
You've done this enough times, you've practiced enough times, you have the feel.
Exactly.
You don't need to, you're not wasting time. You're not wasting energy, you're just focused. Whoa.